I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher 33, and I've made videos in the past about the power of imagination. And imagination factors heavily into the concept of manifestation. Being able to have a vision in the mind's eye first, having that vision being birthed in the mind, and then at some point see it play out in this physical reality. Now, my channel, this is not exclusively a manifestation channel, but it's a concept I dive into as it regards to human potential and the nature of human consciousness. Some believe that these bodies of ours are simply avatars and our true soul is off somewhere else in a distant planet. And this is just like a video game. And the consciousness behind the avatar has that power of the creative spark. Again, this is a belief. And so how that works with a manifestation of having a vision, when one's vision and the belief, the subconscious belief, not the belief of the conscious mind, but the beliefs that are underneath are in alignment with that vision, then the vision eventually is going to play out in this reality, just as it played out in the theater of the mind. And I found there to be some truth in this. And many people are going to say, well, Jason, if that's true, then so many people imagine things all the time, and they want and desire things all the time. If that was true, then wouldn't everybody get what they want? But the key is, again, the beliefs, the deep internal beliefs aligning with this specific vision, with this vision or a theme. Sometimes the vision isn't very specific, sometimes it is just a theme. And the true beliefs, when they're in alignment, then the natural result is the vision of the mind's eye. And so a lot of the work that people work on when they're working on bringing a vision into reality, a lot of the work is examining the internal beliefs. Everything starts there. And when you're going out, the other part is the action taking. Whenever you have a vision, you take steps towards that vision. When you start to take steps towards God, then God's going to meet you halfway. But if you don't take the steps, then you are simply in the dreaming state. So what happens much of the time when people are taking the steps, they find resistance, or they find sometimes the opposite of their vision showing up. And I found the key to success in a vision coming into fruition, and one, whether it be exactly the way you vision it or a different form. Much of these visions for me have actually been different forms, been kind of just nice little nuggets of magic that have shown up from the universe, if you will. God. I don't have a problem saying God, but little gifts that have shown up that are very much in alignment with the themes that have showed up in my mind's eye, but not exactly the specific thing. And then sometimes it has been the specific thing, but when that's played out, there'd be a process of me working on my beliefs, working on what about me on a deep level is resisting this. What about me on a deep level, my beliefs, is resisting this vision I want to bring into the world? And it's only when I can work through that resistance and work through those beliefs that are shackling me to a state that I'm wanting to shift out of, then the thing shows up. And I say again, a lot of it is the state of being as well. So it's working on the belief, it's working on the action, and having this harmony again with action, with alignment with intentional beliefs, and then eventually coming into a state of resonance with the vision in your imagination. And then the thing from the mind is now a thing in this 3D reality, or this 3D matrix, if you will. It's Maya. But again, the process is, I mean, a lot of people don't stick with it. Sometimes when there's too much resistance, sometimes it ends up being too much work. Sometimes it ends up being inconceivable to the mind, the person's mind. They really, even though they want something very badly, it's just not conceivable to them. And there's that old cliche, whatever the mind can conceive, one can achieve, but the mind has to really be able to conceive of it and believe in it, and then act from that belief. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this transmission. Your imagination is very powerful, and when your beliefs are in harmony, your deep-seated beliefs are in harmony with what you're imagining to be, then there's a good chance that's going to show up for you. If there is incongruence in your beliefs, sometimes you may not know it. Sometimes it takes exploring what do you really believe and asking, what do I truly believe, and working through those beliefs when it comes to achieving or having something show up in your world that is important to you. And it's all work and play and consciousness. And I'm a believer, again, that we have the spark of the Creator in us, and that's what this is. We are creating. Manifesting is creating. We're creating and manifesting things all the time. Just we're not conscious of it. We're manifesting what we're not conscious of most of the time. Or we're in a process of working through that consciously. So with that being said, I'm going to end this transmission. Be strong, be well, my friends, and I'll see you on the other side.